Good day, everyone. Today I have the opportunity to interview the co-founder of Green Mining DAO, Valentine.
Hi, my name is Valentine Pleser. I'm one of the co-founders of Green Mining DAO, and we build, operate, and tokenize Bitcoin mining facilities to make them accessible for anyone from a family office, a fund, or retail investors.
What inspired you to co-found Green Mining DAO?
A few years ago, we were looking at different opportunities to invest into Bitcoin mining ourselves. And what we found out there was not what we were looking for ourselves. Most of the solutions were either built on leverage, so working well when there was a bull market, but then crashing completely in the bear market, or it was a client service relationship where then the client was exploited during the bull market with very high prices, and then in the bear market the project vanished all of a sudden because it wasn't worth it anymore. We were looking at something that connects the Bitcoin ethos back to mining, and mining essentially is building and operating infrastructure that is the foundation of Bitcoin, and we need it for long term for Bitcoin. This is where we got to go into the topic deeper, and I really wanted to understand and co-own part of that infrastructure, and I want to give other people the opportunity as well. So essentially, we came from being investors ourselves and then built something that is built to last and is built in a way that it's not harming the environment.
Makes sense, and it's really good. Because when you hear I think when Bitcoin started, there was this energy rush of it's destroying the planet, global warming, and it's glad to see someone says no, Bitcoin can actually be green, and that's what we're doing. My next question for you is, how sustainable is it, and do you think there are new innovations that can also come with green mining?
Sustainable for us means that the main part or the main cost and the main part of Bitcoin mining is energy. And what we do and promise is that we only use renewable energy. Renewable energy, in our case, what works best is hydro energy. And there's actually a couple of countries in the world where there is more energy available and more hydro energy available than is needed. And the other parts is also, and there is a lot of innovation happening. I recommend checking out different projects, especially in the Bitcoin mining space. For us, we are very well known for heat reuse strategies. On the side, imagine a data center. There's also a drying oven, because we use the residual heat and filter it from the machines that are running. And we dry local fruit and produce from the area and then export it to Europe.
Oh, that's really nice. My next question for you is, what are some of the biggest challenges you have faced building Green Mining DAO, especially in both the business and also the environmental side? Because you're tackling two problems at the same time. What is it?
I would say for us, one of the big challenges in the beginning was that we are sustainable, and that this is correlating with, of course, some trends and also how the market is doing, but sometimes then people are looking at impact investments and other times no. In the beginning, we communicated a lot around our sustainability, which we're not doing that strongly anymore, because the main part is people want to have a return on invest. And we deliver a great return on invest so far from everything we've done, and also will in the future do our best for that. And then sustainability is a feature of that, a feature of the product. We don't go out there and speak at every sustainability conference anymore, but we rather go to business conferences, and that's something we had to learn. And I think that it's great now, because people choose us for a great investment, and additionally they're happy with the sustainability aspect of it.
How do you see blockchain Web3 playing a role in sustainable mining and in the whole ecosystem?
We see Web3 being we're a bit further away maybe from that, because we're very focused on Bitcoin, very focused on real world assets. So we just tokenized the first company in the world on Bitcoin directly. Of course, the correlation then to maybe other Web3 or other blockchain is not that strong anymore, except if they're supporting our tokenization on Bitcoin, which, for example, with Starknet is possible. I think there will be many great innovations. For us, we mainly focus on Bitcoin and have been very successful with that.
If you could give a piece of advice to young founders, especially women, who want to build and also make an impact like you, what would that advice be?
I personally think building relationships with other women or advisors is super important. I also think it is important that I would tell myself to write down all the things the projects that I have been working on and what I'm good at and what gives me energy, and then do the things that give me energy, because essentially I believe that the things that give us energy make us energetic in whatever we do, and when we spread our positive energy and are really good at something, people will notice.
In your own experience, what holds founders back? What do you see as the first limitation, and what do you recommend they can do to surpass that problem?
I think what can hold us back, and what has been holding me back maybe sometimes as well, is not believing that I could do this. And so I think it's important to believe myself that I am capable of being a founder, and I am capable of having great ideas. And this is a mindset topic. And the other topic that I think is super important is choosing wisely who we spend time with. To spend time with people that are interested in growth themselves, in having ideas, or following people, reading people. So taking books, podcasts, looking for people in my community who I think are interesting, or have achieved something, or have maybe transformed from a difficult moment, because these are people that I can learn from.
Your 2 key points is make sure you meet good people.
Yes.
And also believe in yourself.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the interview. I really appreciate it. And you can follow her on LinkedIn, Instagram, and X
but mainly
for more
LinkedIn.
content from her. Thank you.
Thank you so much.